Yeah, hi here. So I think in the last session we just completed till the sale order part, right? Now we have the confirmed quantity. Okay, we can see that. Okay, so we have the confirmed quantity now. So now we are eligible to do this particular delivery here. Okay, so if you want to do the delivery, so now you can able to do the delivery here. Okay, so now it can be done over here. Okay, fine. So now regarding this is okay. So now what we are not to do is, okay, let me go for this order. Okay, so 284. So this is an order here. So now we can able to do this confirmed quantity. We have a stock, right? As on today, so we can able to make this confirmed quantity. It is perfect. Okay, right. Now the thing is, okay, now the thing is we can able to make a delivery. So, but making a delivery again, we want to do some kind of prerequisite. Means the delivery type. Okay, so we have a standard type called LF. Okay, again we can able to make it customized, or some other case also we can able to make it up. Okay, or else in the case, okay, so with all this particular thing here, okay, so let's go for this particular case over. Okay, so we can able to go with this particular case over here. Okay, so now the condition is, okay, now the condition is, okay, what we are going to have is for this particular case, so we are going to, okay, perform the delivery here. So I'm not going to do any configuration here. Okay, so we can directly go for the delivery and we can face the error. Okay, then we can resolve it. Okay, so then only we can able to see the reality. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now what I can do is, okay, so how we have a separate T code for this king. Okay, for the delivery also we have a separate T code for this. Okay, which is the VL01N and VL02N, okay, and VL03N. So we have three T codes over here. Same thing. Okay, so always there will be a sequence of this 1 2 3. I told you, right? The same sequence of 1 2 3 is available here also in terms of delivery. Okay, so VL01N for create, change and display. Okay, so we can able to go directly to VL01N and we can able to perform that, or else we have a direct option from here. If you go for this order, so you have a direct option to the delivery. Either way you can be able to move on. Okay, yes. So first we can go to VL01N and we can see that, okay, how it is to be processed and all these things. Okay, yeah. So let me take this order. The order is 284. Let's take this order. Okay, so then I can go with VL01N. Okay, the delivery. Now the stock is there. Okay, only the stock, if it is confirmed, only then there is a possibility of the delivery. Okay, because in the delivery we have an integration with MM. Okay, we are going to see that. So because the store, okay, the store which actually having a stock. So how it will happen is, for an example, so it will happen like this. Okay, just for your idea. Okay, just have an idea about this, because if you know something about the supply chain, it will be easy. For an example, the supply chain will be in three things. Okay, so for an example, if you take a plant, okay, so if you take a plant like this, okay, the supply chain plays a major role here. Okay, what are the supply chain activities will be taking care? So first thing is MM. Okay, so MM plays the first role, then intermediator is a PP, and finally it will ends with sales. Okay, this is actually the supply chain. Okay, so we bring the material from this particular case, okay, from external source. Okay, and we give, okay, so the metal will be given to the production. Okay, the production will manufacture that. Okay, in our case, okay, in our case what we will do, so we will be getting an order. Okay, we will be getting an order from the customer. Okay, from the customer we are getting an order. So that particular thing we are transferring to the production as a TOR. Then the production will get the components from this particular metal management. Okay, so the metal management will get the product from the external vendor. Okay, we can put as external vendor. Okay, from there, okay, you will be getting this component to the MM. Okay, again this MM, what it will do is, okay, MM will give that product to the production. So production will manufacture that. Okay, so production will manufacture that, and finally what we need to do is, so we will thought of giving this production will give it to the sales. No, it will not work like that. Okay, the production again it will give back. Okay, it will give back the component. Okay, so directly to the MM here. Okay, so it gets the product, it gets the raw material from the MM and it will produce this. But again, the final product, right, FG, okay, this is FG here, okay. So the FG product which we produce by the production will be given back to the MM, because so MM is responsible for the storage inventory, okay, so inventory management. Okay, so the particular production or SD will not have any storage location we have. So we should depend on MM to get the material. So when the product is ready, the product will be again stored in the metal management, under the control of metal management. So now if you need, okay, if you want to do the delivery, you want to deliver this to the customer. So what you have to do, you have to request the MM department to get this product. So the MM will give the product to the sales. Okay, this is the actual process. Okay, this is the actual process. Okay, so now we need to request the MM to give this product here. How they are giving and all these things, what are the prerequisites we need to do. So that is what we are going to see now. Okay, let's get into that. So click on this VL01 and enter. There you can see the first thing and foremost you can see is the shipping point. Okay, it is asking for a shipping point here. Okay, it is asking for a shipping point. Okay, so what is the shipping point means for? Okay, so we can see in detail. Okay, so we have a separate topic called shipping point determination. So on that particular time we can able to see this. Okay, what is the shipping point and all these things. Okay, now for just an information I can say, okay, the shipping point is nothing but from where the sales is going to happen. Okay, that is a shipping point. Okay, where the sales is going to happen. Okay, so where the sales is going to happen, that is what it's all about, this shipping point here. Okay, for a best example, okay, if you take a just simple example, okay, for an example, okay, you have a plant, okay, just think of you have a plant. Okay, in this plant, for an example, you are having, for example, two entry, okay, two gates, okay, you have a two gates over here. Okay, now you have a storage location. So this shipping point, okay, which will be very helpful for the logistics person, because from this delivery, the logistics will take the control. Because they are responsible for the shipping, right? They are responsible for the shipping. They are responsible for the packing. They are responsible for the loading. Okay, everything they are responsible. So the storage is available here. Okay, for an example, we have a storage over here where the product is available here. Okay, so this shipping point will give a direction, okay, from where, okay, we need to take this. Why we are creating a delivery in the sense, so the logistics will get an information, okay, from where we need to pick the stock. Okay, from this storage location we need to pick, and this particular gates, right, you can call it as, this is shipping point 1 for an example, this is shipping point 2, okay, for an example. So you have two shipping points for an example. So this order will give a direction. Okay, you can pick the components from this storage location, how much quantity you need to pick, all these things. Then you have to go to this particular shipping point 1, and through this gate only you need to deliver. So the logistics will have a very clear plan. Okay, so this delivery, when we need to deliver, which time we need to deliver, where we need to pick the component, okay, so how much quantity we need to pick, and which particular gate. Just an example, I'm giving a shipping point. It can be a gate or it can be a separate area where you can able to have a shipping point. Okay, anything is okay, but thing is, okay, from there, through that way only we need to able to do this. Okay, so that is a concept of shipping point. Okay, we can see in detail. Okay, we can see in detail and we can go on. Yes. Okay, on that same perspective, okay, on the same perspective, you can see the shipping point is not there. Okay, the shipping point is not there. Where the shipping point will be coming from? So you can see, so the shipping point will be coming from, okay, so if you go for VA02, okay, in sale order, if you go for the item level, there you can see a shipping tab, and there you can see the shipping point is available. How the shipping point is coming actually? The shipping point is coming, okay, automatically. Okay, we are not given this one, okay, right? We never seen this, but this is automatically coming from some point. From where it is coming is, it is coming from, okay, I'm just going for the header. There we have a shipping there, and there you can see we have a shipping condition. So under the shipping condition only the shipping point is coming over. Okay, under the shipping condition only the shipping point is coming over. So without the shipping point, we cannot able to move forward here. Okay, so regarding the configuration, we can see that later. So now understand the logic here. Without the shipping point, so shipping condition, we cannot able to process further. Okay, that is how it was designed. Okay, this shipping condition will consist of that shipping point. Okay, this is what we are going to configure. Okay, shipping point is an enterprise structure configuration. Okay, so we have to do it in enterprise structure, and the shipping condition we have to do it in logistics execution. I told you, right, it is comes under the logistics. Okay, for a glance I'm just showing you so we can see in detail later. So if you go for SPRO and reference, okay, go to the enterprise structure and definition, there you can see the logistics execution is there, right? So go to the execution part, there you can see the shipping point. So here where we are defining the shipping point. Okay, so what are the shipping point and all this aspect. Same thing if you want to configure the shipping condition, okay, that is the major header. So you have to go back to the logistics execution, okay, where you can able to find the shipping option. See, everything, the shipping complete option is coming over here. You can go to the shipping, and there you can see, okay, so you can see the basic shipping functions, and there you can see this option over here, the shipping, okay, conditions. Okay, this is actually the configuration we have to do it here. Okay, yes. Now as of now we can use what is the shipping point we have, we can use that. Okay, later we have a separate topic called shipping point determination, we can see in detail. Okay, right. Now we can see, okay, so what is the shipping point we have here. Okay, so the shipping point what we have here is, it is 001, it came automatically. So how this automation is happening, we can see that later. Okay, same way, so we can able to go for the next thing here. So for an example, go back. Okay, go back to VL01, VL01N. Okay, N for the new T code. Okay, VL01 is a old T code. Okay, give an enter. Okay, so here the order, this is an order, so this is a selection date. The selection date is very important because the selection date should be equal to the confirmation date. Okay, if the confirmed date is different date and you are trying to give a different date, okay, it will not accept. Okay, which date it was confirmed we are planning, so you have to schedule that. Okay, in the sale order, that's what we have done. Okay, if it is scheduled and confirmed, only then you can able to use that. Okay, now it is scheduled, right, one quantity. Now I can give the shipping point here. So 0001. Okay, this is the shipping point which is available in this particular order. Okay, regarding the configuration we can see that later. Okay, now just give an enter. Now just give an enter, so it will directly take you to the delivery screen. This is actually the delivery screen. Okay, normally this will be taken care by the logistics department. Okay, so why? Because as I told you, so you will be getting this particular thing. Okay, for an example, you can see a picking option here. Click on this picking option, and there you can able to see. Okay, so where you need to pick, how many quantity you need to pick. Okay, what is the maximum delivery quantity here? So delivery quantity and picking quantity is different. Delivery quantity is nothing but what is, okay, so what is being allowed for delivery as of now, because we have only one stock which is confirmed, so only one quantity you can deliver at a time. Okay, so if you confirm to more quantities, you can deliver that. Okay, that's not a problem, but here as of now you can able to deliver only one quantity. And here we are having the storage location from where we need to pick that. Okay, so I'm just trying to give it manually, but if you give there, okay, in the sale order it will come here automatically. Okay, I'll give this 001 and enter. Yes, there you can see. Okay, so this material on this plant, on this storage location, so one quantity is the maximum possibility of a delivery. So here you can put the pick quantity, how much you are going to pick. We have a no chance, so now we have only one quantity to be picked, so we have to give 1. Sometime what will happen, so here the delivery quantity will be 10. So maximum 10 quantities you can able to deliver. Okay, but your actual vehicle, okay, so the truck which you are planning to deliver or something, so that only it will carries only 5 at a time. So what you can do, so you can able to pick only 5 for them. So that time you should not give like, okay, so 10 over here and 5 over here, so system will not take it. So what you need to give is, so if you picking 5, you have to make this also as 5, then only it will work. Okay, these are the small things, okay, you need to take into consideration, then only the user can work peacefully here. Because these all things, okay, when you are a consultant, when you train the particular people, okay, you have to give them a right direction, because all of this small kind of silly mistakes will stop the delivery, because delivery is the one of the important thing in the sales. If the delivery stopped, everything stopped. Okay, now we have a delivery quantity and we have a pick quantity here. Okay, so with this only we are going to process this. Okay, yes. So once it is done, okay, so once this particular basic setup is done, what we are going to do is, okay, just we are going to save this. Okay, just we are going to save. Okay, save this. Okay, now the delivery order is created. Now the delivery order is created. Okay, now you can able to see, okay, there is no error, nothing came here. Why? Because predefinedly the copy control option has been made. Because we copied from the standard, right? We copied from the standard order type. So that is why it is not showing an error, or else the copy control error will come. Where we need to do the copy control for this outbound delivery, especially for this delivery is, okay, I'll just open the configuration part. Okay, so let me go for the configuration. So where we need to go is, okay, we need to go for the logistic execution, because completely it was related to the logistics. Okay, so we need to go for the logistics execution here and just click on this one, the same path what we just seen just now. Okay, so go for the shipping. Okay, and under the shipping, so you will be having the deliveries and the copy control here. Okay, for an example, if you go for the delivery, you will be having the delivery order types and all these things you can able to see it here. So almost same like, okay, almost same like the sales document type, how we have done for the sales document, like that the delivery types also we can able to manage. Okay, if you just go for it, and you can see lot of delivery types are available. In that the standard type, how we have a standard inquiry, standard quotation and standard order. So like that this delivery also is having a standard one. Okay, what is the standard one is, okay, just remember this. So LF, okay, LF is a standard delivery type which is available here. So if you want to customize or we want to make some number of deliveries and all these things, so you just want to copy from this LF. Okay, always copy with the standard, so you won't get any errors or something. Okay, so now you can take this LF. Okay, so just double click on that. So what are the things we have inside? We can see this. This is the actual configuration of the delivery time. Okay, so in the standard LF, what you can able to see is same like sales document. Okay, there we have just maintained with the category. Here also we are maintaining with the category. You can see the category here. So the same thing, see, same thing, whatever we have. A for inquiry, B for quotation and C for delivery order, like that. Okay, so like that you can see J for delivery. Very simple. I told you, right, the same thing will be repeating again and again, because everything is considered as a sales documents. Okay, right. And same kind of option, you can see the number ranges of internal number range and external number range. Whatever the number range you want, you can able to make it up. And also the incremental. Okay, even in the delivery also you have the increment of number, right? 10, 20. If you want to make it 1, 2, 3 also, you can able to make it up. Okay, and it is asking for an order required. Okay, this is most important. Okay, it is available in standard. Okay, but if you go for a new entry, you will be in trouble. Okay, so that's why just copy always from the standard, so you will not face any issues. There you can see order required. Okay, order required, here you can see the sale order is required. So these are the prerequisites. If you want to create a delivery, what are the things you need? Okay, so if you give no preceding documents is required, so without the order itself you can create a delivery. Okay, so you should not give this particular option, because so the sales O2C process is completely a chain process. So everything should be connected one by one. I'll show you that how the chain will help you. Okay, so it will all these things. Okay, now the sale order required is the actual thing here. So without sale order we cannot able to do the delivery over here. Okay, right, yes, and these all things are standard. Okay, don't want to worry about that. These all things are standard, pretty standard, because we just copying from the standard. Okay, so let's use this. This is what it is automatically taken, because we just copied from the standard order type as OR, right? So that's why it is coming here. If you are not copied or the copy control and all these things, what will happen? So you will throw an error, you will get an error, so you have to solve that. Okay, so how to solve that is, okay, again you need to come here, and there you can able to see, okay, so the delivery types, and you will be having an assign option here. So you can go to the assign option here. Okay, so you can do the define number ranges of delivery in all the aspects over here. Okay, so here you need to make the assignments over here. So where you have to make the assignments is, so go for this copy control. Okay, get into the copy control, and there you can see specify the copy control for the delivery. Okay, just execute this. Okay, same option. Okay, you can see there is a source and there is a target. Okay, everywhere there will be the same. Okay, so we have a copy control throughout the cycle. Okay, so inquiry to quotation, quotation to order. Okay, order to delivery, delivery to billing. Again it repeats. Okay, billing to order. So it's a complete cycle here. Everything needs of this copy control here, but the options are same. Okay, so here let's find our source. Okay, so whether it is already there. Okay, definitely it is there. Okay, then only it is allowing us. So let me go for, okay, so TOR, and let me give LF. Okay, and give an enter. Yes, there you can see it is automatically there. Why? Because we copied from the standard. So that is the reason we are having the source and target over here. Okay, that's why we are having the source and target over here. Okay, and also most importantly, so the item level. Okay, so you have to go for the item. So here the item category to be defined. Okay, so on the proper way. Okay, so the item category we got just copied from the standard, so that is why it is there. You can see our item is there. So which item category you are just copying up, so that should be over there. So then only it will allow you to do the next process, or else it won't allow. So now it is there, so that's why we are not getting any error. Okay, if it is not there, you need to maintain from here. Okay, that is the only option. Okay, right. So now we can come back here. Okay, now the delivery is completed. Now I'll just explain you about the chain process. So why we are making all the chain? Okay, so what is the need of that? Okay, for an example, now we created till the delivery. So now, okay, for an example, I will go for the change mode. What is the change mode here? We need to go for VL02N. Okay, VL02N is actually the change mode of this delivery. Okay, give an enter, and there you can able to see an option called, okay, document flow. And the most important option to understand the chain process. So click on this document flow, and there you can able to see, okay, so the complete flow you can able to see here. So this is the complete flow here. This is the complete flow. See, we started with an inquiry, right? You can see we started with an inquiry which we created on this date, and this particular time the status is completed because we have given the completion rule. When the inquiry is converted to a quotation, automatically the inquiry will get completed because the completion rule. Already we have given the completion rule. Okay, same thing the quotation. Okay, the quotation is converted on this particular time. So quotation to sale order, it is converted. So what happened? The quotation becomes completed here because if all the quantities has been converted to an order, so this status should be completed. That is what we mean. So that is the completion rule. So it is automatically working based on that. Okay, same time you can see the sale order. Okay, the sale order is now converted into a delivery. So but the sale order is still in process. Why? Because we convert into delivery, right? But still it is showing in process. Means, so the sale order consists of two quantities. Only one quantity we converted into a delivery. So remaining one quantity is still pending. So until that quantity is confirmed, okay, so it will not come as a completed. So all the reference to be copied. Okay, if you copy all the reference, only then, okay, you can able to make this process to be done, or else it cannot be done. Okay, it is in process. And same thing is the delivery is in process. Okay, that is fine. Okay, we just created the delivery. We have not done anything on that. So it is in process. So when it goes for the next level billing, so it will automatically converts into the status as completed. Okay, now you can see, okay, when we create this particular delivery here, automatically I got one picking request. So why we need to pick? I told you, right? Because we need to pick it from the material management. Because we don't have our own storage location here. Even though the name is finished goods storage location, it will not be belongs to the sales. Okay, it belongs to the inventory management team. So you need to request them. So based on that only you will get it. Okay, or else they will not give you that. So for that we need a document. Okay, this is just a picking request. Okay, it's just a picking request. With this request, the logistics will get an information. Okay, the logistics will get an information. Okay, so about this particular picking request, so you will be getting this particular information here. Okay, what is the information? So which order, which customer, okay, which quantity, which storage location, how much quantity we need to pick. Okay, and also we'll be getting, okay, so which shipping point, Okay, so how to load that? Okay, everything will be coming. How to load that? How to pack? How to load? Okay, which particular so loading thing we need to do? We have to use a crane, or we have to use a forklift, or whatever. Okay, we can able to go for that particular case. Okay, so these all things actually we just follow this for particular case, so we'll be following this. Okay, now after making all these things, so the next stage what we have to do is, it's a PGI. We have to go for the PGI, which stands for, okay, which is post, okay, goods issue. So we are going to do the post goods issue over here. Okay, we are going to perform the post goods issue here. So post goods issue is nothing but, okay, so we are going to get the material from MM. Okay, for that we are going to make an entry over here, so which will automatically generate the entries in MM. Okay, we will generate a document. Okay, we will generate the PGI document here in the sales. Okay, but it will automatically reflect in MM, because this is a valid document. Okay, you just give the delivery number, it will not be acceptable. You have to give this PGA. Okay, the PGA to be done, then only the MM will give the material to you physically. The physical is very important. Okay, if you just go there and ask for the material, they won't give you. So this physical document is very important. You have to go for this, and then only physically the item will be moved from the store to your loading area, or else the logistics cannot do that. Okay, let's do this PGA, see what happens. Okay, I'll just go back. Okay, this is the document. Okay, I'll just give an enter. You can see we just picked this one. Okay, you can see this is actually the case. So here you can able to see the PGA option over here. Okay, you can see the PGA option over here, and also you have an option called loading. Okay, you can see the loading here. Okay, you can able to set the loading point also if you have a loading point. So companies will have a loading and unloading point. Unloading point will be used by, okay, so the MM department. Okay, when they bring the material from the customer, sorry, from the vendor, they will unload in the certain area and they will transfer to the store. So loading area is nothing but, okay, so loading point, okay, from where the actual loading should happen, where the packing, the loading, that placing, everything should happen. So if you want, you can put that. So that is not mandatory here. Same thing for the shipment. Okay, if you go for the shipment also, you can able to maintain the route determination here. So the route determination is a concept, okay, which is, okay, earlier it was available with the particular logistics here. Okay, now this complete thing goes for the transportation management. We have a separate module called transportation management where it gone there. So if you want to taste the complete advanced level of route determination, it is nothing but, for an example, you are transferring, you are just dispatching the material, right? The route determination will guide you which is the shortest route, in which route if you go it will be fine, whether this route is sufficient for the truck. So all this thing, it will give you the clear route determination. Okay, completely it will take a route, when it will reach everything, it's an advanced level. Okay, and you can go for the goods movement data. This is most important. So goods movement data is nothing but, so we have a goods movement from the store. Goods movement is a concept of store. Okay, we have a topic called movement types. Okay, that is special on the MM. So no other ERP is having that concept called movement types, but only on MM we have that. So you can see it is not yet started. Okay, now what I can do, you can see automatically, you can see a movement type here. You can see a movement type. So it is 601. The 601 is a movement type which is dedicated for getting the component from the store. We have to use this movement type. If this movement type is not configured in MM, so our entire delivery will be stopped. So this is also an integration point. We can see that later. Okay, on this particular perspective, what we will be getting is, so from this moment only we are getting this product. So through this movement type only they will be giving the product to us. Okay, let's see that now. So I'll do the PGA, click on this PGA. So the delivery is done. You can see outbound delivery is done, and you can see one message you got. So I told you, right, the material document is generated. It means we are taking the material from the material management. So that is why the material document is generated. Actually, this material document will be generated only on MM side. But when we do here, it is automatically generating. Okay, for an example, if I just open this document, I'll just copy this. I'll show you that document here. Okay, so I go to the Migo, because Migo is the only screen to check the inventory. I'll go for the display. You can go for the display, you can see the document. Okay, display, and put this document over here and execute. You can see. So what we do there, it is automatically reflecting here. For example, against the sale order, this particular line item, this material, you can see the movement type they have used is 601. So the stock is real time, it is getting transferred. Okay, it is getting consumed by the store, and we are getting the material. Okay, so we are getting this one. And one of the most important thing here, if you go for here an option called document info, if you click on this FI document, you can see the finance document is automatically generated at this point. If you click on this FI document, okay, you can able to see an option. Oh my god, okay, I think it is not generating the FI document. Okay, so I think there is something is missing on this one. Okay, so I'll show you that later. Okay, I think something is missing on this. Okay, because here you can see one COGS. Okay, maybe I'll show you that in integration we can see that. So here you can see it is a metal document which is there. Okay, so one quantity has been picked from here. You can see for against this sale order from this plant, from this storage location. Okay, the particular store has given this component to the particular thing. Okay, to the sale order. Now you can go to VL02N. Okay, and you can try for the document flow. Now you can see the delivery. Okay, you can see this particular process over here. Okay, so the delivery, you can see that. Okay, so the picking request is completed and the PJ is completed, but still, okay, you can see the outbound delivery is still open. Why? Because we need to convert this outbound delivery to the next level. So that is the completion route, right? So if you convert this into the next level, then only it will complete. So until that, it will be in process. But you can see the PJ is completed because the stock is out. Okay, you can see that. Okay, if you go to MMBE, so the stock we just managed with the one material, right? You can see that. So now the stock is 0. See, the stock is 0 because we have taken the stock. We have taken the stock. Okay, so now the next stage we need to go for the billing. Okay, we can see that, right? Yes.